The problem is if we're not real, then we can't open our hearts about our challenges, about our problems, and one of the problems is not being real. So there's this fear that surrounds being real. If you're a perfectionist, then what happens is you want to do everything perfectly because then no one will say anything bad about you. You will be appreciated. That is not the reason to try to be perfect. If we want to be perfect or do things perfectly, it should be to satisfy Krishna, not to satisfy our ego. So there's 6 ways to associate. This is one of the most important, and we can't develop close relationships unless we're vulnerable and unless we're open. And close relationships are much more important than just being accepted or acknowledged to be someone we are not. And there's a word for this, it's called Charlata, which means simplicity. And simplicity means that I am not somebody different outside than I am inside, or my private life and my public life are not 2 different things. I'm not pretending in public to be someone that I'm really not. It's a difficult way to live. Kind of a way, if we live that way, it's kind of like we're torturing ourselves, trying to be something we're not. It's like living a lie. It's just pretension. And pretension is destructive to bhakti. And it has nothing to do with humility. Humility means I'm not trying to impress anybody. If I say I'm the most fallen, I may not mean that, but real humility is that I feel that way. But if I just say it just to look good, which we could do, what's the point of that? It's all pretension. So we can even pretend in the name of humility. So we want to avoid that. And we just want to be genuine and real and be okay about being real, be okay about being vulnerable, because that is what spiritual life means. We don't come to Krishna consciousness to inflate our egos, we actually come to deflate our egos.